Okay. Whee! What do you mean, Badasha-kun?
One of the cables is stretched out somehow.
Ah,
The strangles?
that would explain why he had the strangle mark. Stitch, I suppose you know where this is going, right, Japan?
Seriously? You said it was... Precious said it was cables.
Should we try cables?
I do.
Cables. The culprit used the cables to strangle Germany-san.
The cable?
The culprit probably tried to return the parts, but he failed and messed it up.
Are you saying that he doesn't understand machinery?
Either that or maybe he was hurrying. I see. If Germany was killed when we were searching for him, or before that, there is no telling when the others would come. So the culprit strangled him with the cables and stabbed him with the blade.
Yes, we can be safe to say that his case is cleared, right?
Not exactly cleared, but at least we know something now. Now let's think about Spain's case. Okay.
I'm really confused with his case. If he didn't die from drowning, then how did he die?
I didn't see his scene. But but shouldn't you be able to get the clues from it?
It was really unusual. Spain's crime scene, I think it is.
England-san, the fact that Spain's crime scene is cleaner is the clue.
But Japan, is there really no clue in Big Brother Spain scene? But there, I'm sure that it's not the end.
We don't even know how he was killed. Since he has no external wounds, then.
Blood
Blood traces?
It could be.
That's it, Lucia-san.
What's it?
The fact that Germany-san doesn't have any external wounds is weird. I mean, he had a trace of blood coming from his mouth. Oh yes, that is true. But there is something out of place in this case, particularly Spain's.
Can't you explain it, Russia?
If Spain was killed without leaving external wounds, then what possibility is left?
Possibility?
There was no impact from the outside. But how he was killed, I suppose now you have the feeling, right, Japan? How Spain was killed. If he didn't die of drowning and he had no external wounds, then. And he had blood coming out of his mouth. He was killed from the inside.
Killed from the inside!
He was killed from the inside.
What do you mean by that?
If he had no external wounds, then where did the blood come from? The only possible explanation is that he was killed from the inside.
So?
Take a look at Spain's file. You will understand what I'm saying.
Spain's fire? Let's see.
The death occurred approximately in the evening. The victim was killed in the large bath. The body is soaked, but the head is not really wet. There were also traces of blood from his mouth. This is not right.
Time of death, hang on. Cause... All of those are not listed. It only... Oh, no, wait, hang on, no, sorry.
Time of death was listed, because it said approximately in the evening.
Approximately in the evening.
It says the condition, but it doesn't say the cause of death.
Yeah, it doesn't... Yeah.
His cause of death is not listed. That is what you were trying to say, right, Russia-san?
That's correct.
I'm surprised on how you paid attention to something like this, Russia.
Phew. If I'm going to kill someone, I have to do this properly.
For something that he has listed all the victims' cause of death, this is unusual. Honestly, I thought that Puppet Master was being lazy or something. But if it is from the inside then, the only possibility left is poison. Ah, of course!
Poison?
Poison? But where did the copper get it?
The storeroom was locked, so isn't it impossible?
It doesn't have to be a storehouse, right? It could be in a place of chemicals.
The infirmary!
Yes! Plastic garbage!
A place with chemicals. The infirmary? There is this plastic garbage I found in this trash can. It reeks. There's a weird smell in this. Is there anyone familiar with this scent?
I don't know this scent.
I don't know this yet too. This is what chemical things. I know the best one.
Let's see. Nah, this scent is new to me too.
Let's say that this plastic garbage is the poison.
Wait, you made it sound as if anyone who came to the infirmary is the killer.
Oh, but that's my intention. To be precise, the ones I suspected are Japan, Russia, and China.
Hey, me?
Russia-san, I was injured at that time, so shouldn't I be excluded?
Well, if that's the case, then let's stop talking about suspecting someone else. Let's start with a simple idea. How did Spain take the potion?
How did he? If no external wounds were found, then I suppose an injection will be negative.
How did he get it?
Let's see, shouldn't this be simple?
He ate it?
It's a scent. So he can't eat a scent.
Oh, he inhaled it!
Yeah, he must have inhaled it.
Let's see, shouldn't it be...
Oh, you accidentally went up one more, I think.
Did he simply eat it?
Oh, I don't know.
There? Just like that?
Well, that's a logical choice.
So, it stings poison simply by eating it. Then, would it be that the poison we put on food?
The last time we ate was during the dinner! Darren and I invited everyone!
Then Spain was poisoned right during the dinner time. But everyone ordered different food. As long as there is an opening, anyone who came to the dinner had the chance. In other words, they are the suspects.
No, but you just want to say us you're not the killer, right?
Listen, Frog, I didn't even come to the dinner meeting!
If we go by that logic, then Russia, Japan, and England can't be the killer.
Wouldn't China and Italy be the most suspicious?
Whoa, that's just not right.
Vasha, stop your joke! Ita-chan can't possibly kill West or Spain, right? First of all, if he really was poisoned, then why, he didn't die right after eating it?
Wait a minute, he didn't die right after eating the poison. Then...
Japan?
I want to ask something. Was Germany present during the dinner meeting?
Yeah, he was there.
Germany wasn't killed by poison, so I guess the culprit drugged Spain first. According to what I have heard, you all came to call me and Prussia, huh?
Then you all went separate to search for pressure in me. I woke up during the second knock on my door, and then I joined the search for Germany. Germany was killed first, right?
It's hearing good. But what I want to know is why Spain didn't die right after he ate the poison.
You're so thick-headed.
Poison is slow acting?
I think so.
Because it was slow-acting poison, right?
I can't be sure, but that is the only answer I could think of.
Oh, wait. Is there such convenient murder tool in this building? I didn't find poison bottles when I was searching the 4th floor.
The answer to that is easy. Even if such poison doesn't exist in this place, you could make it instead.
Make it? Make the poison?
That's correct. And?
What's wrong?
I hate to do this, but England, will you do a favor?
What?
You know what I'm talking about.
Huh?
Make an accusation.
What? So, what does he mean by, you know what I mean by, like, do me a favor? Oh my god. I'm so confused. Okay. Who was... Everyone... Okay. So everyone was at the dinner hall, apart from England, Russia, and Japan, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that means France, Russia, America, China, Hungary, and Italy were there. So
I really don't know who to make an accusation of, though. We don't have enough evidence.
No, we don't. And to be honest, of what I'm thinking, I don't think it can be England. So I think it's got to be... Hold on. Make a potion. Since China's a medical, like, genius of all that, wouldn't China know?
We can try. I don't think it's right, though.
It might not be right, but still.
China-san, it can't be anyone else.
Me?
Japan.
China killed Germany and Big Brother Spain?
Someone with great knowledge about medicines and chemicals should have no problem in making a convenient poison.
I know what they're getting at, but they really have the evidence.
The evidence is somewhere within the process.
The process?
To be precise, it's in Germany's crime scene. There is still one thing we haven't cleared yet, and that is
Germany's left hand!
Yeah, Germany's left hand.
Germany's left hand.
Left hand? I think his left hand looked like he was holding something, right?
That's correct. Also, there were traces of blood on his fingernails.
I see. So that's how it is.
Eh? I don't get it at all.
I'm starting to get the idea too.
Hey, don't leave us in the dark here.
Well, you see, Germany is buff and tall, right?
What is that? What's the sort of assembly? Well, yeah, well, that goes without saying, right?
Not all of us here are as tall as him. If someone suddenly strangled him, then wouldn't he have struggled?
I don't think anyone, would have struggled if someone strangled them.
The blood is especially thick in the fingernails, so wouldn't it mean that he held onto something so hard until it bled?
He couldn't have been holding to his wounds, right?
If he was holding his wounds, then his palm would have been full of blood too.
Germany's body state is almost the same with what the file said. Thus that the blood is not his.
Did it belong to the culprits?
Correct. Germany was Germany was holding on to the culprit's arm or hand. Either way, with that much blood, the wound wouldn't heal easily.
Then, if China is the culprit, he will have the wound, right?
I believe that is his left arm.
Alright then, China. If you're not the culprit, then you should have no problem showing us, right?
No need to ask. Here.
A mark. So you really...
Well, you got me. This is the result. Oh no!
Oh, China! Damn it, China! Why did you kill them? You better have a good reason to convince me to forgive you.
Rather than that, I want to know why you had to injure Japan and Prussia, and also the locked door, the locked room trick. You could just directly kill someone, and yet why do you have to provoke us by hurting two of our friends?
Well, I simply put the key back inside the storeroom when we came in. And also, I know nothing of Prussia's condition. But it's true that I injured Japan. Why?
Why would you injure your own brother? Jesus Christ! And why are you asking
And why asking why?
Sorry, and we're asking why.
You better have a good reason.
I suppose we have reached the conclusion. And you know what? The guys are correct once again. The culprit who killed Germany, or Ludwig, and Spain, or Antonio Venetis Cardido, I can't say that name, is none other than China, or Wang Yao. Well then, shall we proceed to the execution?
Seriously, do we really have to do this? Wait a sec. I haven't heard the reason for attacking Japan and killing West in Spain. I don't want the execution to stop before I heard everything.
It might be the weird reason, but I was hoping he would be excused. If he was injured and didn't leave the infirmary during the murders, he would have a perfect alibi, right? At least, I don't want him to become a suspect.
You're saying that you injured Japan in order to give him an alibi?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Honestly, I don't want to survive until the end, but it seems I don't have the ability to stay.
No, Fate! You have to tell us everything!
No music, don't make me cry, don't make me cry!
Even I had but people who I want to protect, you know.
Now that I think about it, your trick seemed dull and you didn't resist much when we accused you. Care to explain the reason?
I think probably because I just want to finish this fast. Anyway, I can't stay here for too long. Wait, listen, I'm not convinced. Why did you kill those two? Sorry, Japan, but I really can't tell you anything else. It is my fault for making a deal with a demon. Jonathan, what are you? Japan, listen well. Do not betray your converts. You guys are in this together, so make sure that you are going to escape this place together. Even if things are tough, we should keep on living. But your reason is not enough to convince me. You really can't tell us more? Alright then, here I go. Well then, let the exciting execution begin. My hands would never reach him. No matter how much I yelled, I screamed for help, but it just didn't reach him. It was because my mouth couldn't shut.
Cooking festival.
Jaina was wrapped in chains and then thrown into the giant cauldron. It was a straightforward execution, but also a scary execution. Fire was lit at the bottom of the cauldron. As it was getting boiled, the puppet master appeared and pressed a button. And then, the cauldron exploded right before our very eyes. The explosion was not a joke. It felt like hundreds of bombs were planted inside the cauldron. However, I couldn't cry. My emotions just didn't let me. I stared at the exploded cauldron where blood had decorated the pieces. I didn't see his body, but blood was especially thick at the middle of the cauldron. He was no more.
Oh, shh.
China. Oh no. China. It's just...
I suppose it's a very sad ending, huh? But this has been this way since forever.
Just who the hell are you? We're tired of seeing the dead. See yourself now.
Show my true self, eh? Well, you have the right to know, now I've gone this far.
Why, what? Eh? What the heck?
You bastards can call me Monochrome from now on. I'm the despair deep inside your hearts. Burn my face into your eyes and brains. This is the face of your despair. We stood over there,
overwhelmed. He laughed manically with his black and white mask on his face. Then he exited the room, leaving us in that place with such confusion and fear. His laugh kept on ringing inside our minds. His mask floating inside our brains.
Damn. It's chapter 3 and that's the end of it. Oh my god. My goodness. Save your progress. Might as well. Is there any more to it? Well, there is. That was so full of feels. Like, literally. In fact, we don't even have anything to say right now. Oh, come on! Oh, man! Thank you for playing Dangantalia The Despairing Countries, Chapter 3. Okay, so turns out we actually reached the end. Okay. Right. I guess we could say opinion time, because I know this is a demo, but what did you think of it, Ella?
At least England didn't die.
Yeah.
Thank God. But apart from that, that was actually, oh God, that was a mix of... For me, there was a mix of confusion, fear, and, oh my gosh, stress.
Well, okay, I'm gonna have to come out and be really critical about it nowadays, because thanks to Kyokun, she's been really critical and been pulling a lot of my RPG games apart, so I'm gonna have to do the same for a lot of them. I'm sorry about this. Right, overall, as a game, it's really interesting. I like the fact that this is based off of a... Did you say it was an anime it was based off of, or an RPG game?
It's basically based off of an anime and
It's based off of... Yeah, it's based off of two things at once. The mix of it didn't lose the thrill, so I enjoyed playing it. I felt really uncomfortable in certain situations. Loads of feels. Definitely a lot of feels.
Yep.
Somebody warned me in my first episode saying good luck with this game because you're going to get a lot of feels. So thank you for seeing that.
Yeah, thanks, because when I cried at Romano, jeez, thanks.
To be honest, I freaked out when Canada was killed. Out of all the characters that had to be killed first, it had to be Canada.
Poor Canada!
I know.
What else is there to say? There were a couple of glitches I spotted. Not too many, but there were a handful. It was when you'd click on certain sequences that Japan ended up turning up when you were playing as Prussia. But that isn't, like, too big a deal, as long as I don't check it again. But I'm someone that likes playing it back to front. What else was there? Oh, yeah. Control panels. You can walk through them as if they had a little hole in the middle of them. So,
yeah, the
yeah.
white one and the...
I think it's probably just safe enough to say, if the control panels are not going to be that essential, especially the ones that I ended up going through, then you probably won't need to use those. You won't need to, like, check them out or anything. Just pretty much sort out the tile set on that one. And, to be honest, the dialogue is really good. I do like the dialogue.
Yeah.
I know I'm someone that... Ella and I both don't understand the dialogue because I know the person that created this game was from America, presumably. And we're both in the UK, so our actual writing style, our English, literature, and language is very different. Even though it's the same language. But they write things in certain ways over there. Well, over here we write tiles in a very certain way. It's pretty much more traditional. It's not as modern as the one in America, but... I can't say it on camera because according to my parents, America is the Americans have a lazy language, but I can't say that. I'm sorry about that, guys. It's just something that's been popping in my head so many times that I tried not to say it. What else is there to say? I liked the style of it. I really liked the style of it. It kind of reminded me of Cluedo, and in America they have a game called Clue. But in the UK, we'll call it Cluedo, so I really like that. In fact, you know what? I reckon someone should make an RPG game based off of Cluedo.
Oh, jeez. That would technically be like this game, but like...
It's pretty much be more mystery, less prison sort of thing.
No, I just realised if they based it off of Italia and Cluedo, England would totally be
Oh my goodness. Alright, so... and that would mean that Russia would have to be Mrs. White.
Oh god!
That would be interesting. But overall, as a right. But overall, there are a few things that were a bit reticent, but no game's perfect. And as a demo, it's a great game. Clap, 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 clap.
Yeah, I agree.
There was a lot of feels, but
No,
that's what makes a great game. If you feel the feels, then it's a good game. So, well, there's nothing much more to say about it, is there? No. So,
Not really.
we're pretty much going to end the video here. It's a lot of fun playing Dangantalia. If this person completes the game, I'd be more than happy to continue it on. And... yes, of course. So, thank you guys so much for watching the series of Dangantalia with me and I nearly said your real name there. Me and Kawaii Miki. And yeah, I did. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode for another game. So, bye-bye for now, guys. Bye.
Bye.